Welcome to v4yav Media, where we talk and explore about the latest topics and issues to affect our streets and young people. Today we're exploring knife crime, part 2. So, touching and building off of what we spoke about last time, I believe, and many professionals believe, that the police have a major part to play. There's a steady increase in knife crime over the last decade plus, and there seems to be no solution. How do we actually really tackle this?
Right, that's really a question you need to be putting to the politicians and the people that are the governing bodies in the authorities. Because without full cooperation at the top levels of government, there's not going to be nothing that's going to be preventing people carrying these knives because the sentences are so minimal. You could get caught with a knife and probably be back out within a year in some cases. So
If that.
that's not a deterrent.
In some instances, people not even being remanded.
That's
or
right. Yeah.
sent to
Normally
prison.
you just get a caution.
Almost a slap on the wrist.
It's a bit of a grey area at the moment. So as your question targeted, what do we do? The laws have to be toughened because if the size of the knife is at above 6 inches, I believe that's a lethal weapon.
How easy is it to lose your life?
With a knife, you could lose it
By a knife.
within a second, literally, and it's. I can't say the statistics or what the probabilities are of people surviving knife attacks, but the knives that are involved in attacks nowadays, they're taller than some people.
And what would you say is the youngest person you've come across who's carried a knife?
11.
11 years old is the youngest person you've seen and come across to carry a knife. That is so young.
That's in schools, in
schools, in public places.
In public places, you're going to see it most places.
How do we target those young 11-year-olds that think it's okay or believe it's okay that they're going to carry a knife and be safe? How do we tackle?
So the education needs to start at primary school level, really. So if you're starting,
so we're looking at education in schools.
In schools at early stages, just
do you think education in schools is good at the moment?
It's not working.
Do you think it's effective?
If there's so many, I'm not saying that the schools are failing the children, but what I'm saying is if there's a widespread problem, there has to be something that's not quite right. So the attraction to carrying a knife has to be deterred, or people have to be deterred. The kids have to be like warned that listen, if you're going to get caught with one of those knives, you're going to be going away for a long time. And then that might make people's minds
deter
change.
People. Do you think that police are responsible? Well, they are responsible, but in your personal experience, how much of a role does police have to play in this?
They don't play any role. To me, I've not had great experiences with my incidents with the police, and I've been stabbed on a number of occasions. So I'm not talking about one incident, I'm talking about multiple, which sometimes I did not even report. So if you know that the incident, if you know the actual case is not going to get a result, then basically the police option might be something that you don't even explore, and you deal with it like how you deal with it on the street.